Thank you very much. It's something I wanted to say for a long time. It's something I found important to say. Because, you know, just as a short summary of what I just said, for many years, the Russians have tried their absolute best to brainwash the Ukrainians and to divide the Ukrainians, to create those divisions where they did not exist, to create that strife where there was no strife, to create hatred where there was actually brotherly love between the many different Ukrainians. Unfortunately, the Russian terrorist regime has mastered the ability of propaganda. And that is why there's still some people around the world who believe in them. That is why there are still some people who believe in the ridiculous ideas that the Ukrainians are at the same time a Zionist, a Nazi, and a satanic country. Just think about that for a second. How would that be even possible in reality? But for the Russian propaganda, nothing is impossible. Because for the Russian propaganda, truth does not matter. The only thing that matters is to demean the other side. The only thing that matters is to throw mud at the other side and hope that some of it sticks. That is how the Russian propaganda functions. And we must see beyond that. We can't be fooled by these conspiracies. We can't be fooled by this internal strife for ridiculous reasons of pointing fingers at each other and shouting traitor, shouting FSB agent or CIA agent. There was a funny situation one time when we were setting up our protest right over here. And there was one individual who came to me. And he grabbed my hand, he grabbed my pinky finger, and he said, "This is Russia, it's strong." He grabbed the second finger. "This is Ukraine, it's weak." Third finger. "This is US, it's weak. You can't beat Russia, Russia is too strong." This is what he said to me with a straight face. And I simply laughed at him. I didn't want to debate this individual. He was obviously brainwashed. He obviously had some deep-seated mental issues. I said, "Okay, sure, no problem. You're fine to have your opinion." And then he asked me where I'm from. So I took a look at my t-shirt. I took a look at him. I wasn't sure what that question was for. I mean, we can all notice a little hint of Eastern European accent when I'm speaking, I'm sure. At least the English speakers here, the native English people, can probably notice a little hint of Eastern European accent. And I told him I'm from Ukraine. To which he replied, "No, you're not. You're American. You're a CIA agent. You have an American accent." Which, to be completely honest with all of you, I was very flattered by. I was very, very flattered by that. You know, native English speakers nowadays take me as one of their own. They just think that I'm a Native American or something like that. It's very interesting. But jokes aside, my friends, this would all be very, very funny. This would all be a very funny joke that we could all laugh about, and we could go home and live our lives peacefully, because we live in a peaceful country. We live in a free country. We live in a prosperous country. But unfortunately, there are entities out there who want to take that peace and prosperity away from you. There are entities out there who will use every single dirty trick in the book to try to make sure that your life is made a living hell, to make sure that you no longer believe in any of the political structures, in any of the checks and balances in the politics of the West.